What up, everyone? Pat Mayo here. Geoff, myself, and the Cust ended up talking about Tiger and Phil for quite some time at the end of the Thanksgiving show, so I thought I would just separate it in case you just care about Tiger versus Phil, all right? Give the episode a like. Here it is.
Entering the Pat Mayo experience.
Pat Mayo experience. Pat Mayo experience. Pat Mayo experience. Experience.
These super locks.
Oh,
what?
Stampeder is -4.
Is your super lock of the week?
Oh, no. I'm just throwing it in there.
Phil Mickelson plus 200.
I don't mind that either. And I'm a Tiger.
I don't understand the Phil Tiger thing, how you're allowed to bet on it. Like, how do you know who wins?
Because they play the holes.
Yeah, but what if, like, Tiger wins more money in side bets? Does that mean he wins because he wins more money?
No, but it's just like holes. Like a matchup.
Yeah, but they have, like, there's other stuff going on. There's, like, props going on as it's going on. Like, does that factor into the, like, I don't know.
No.
I don't know what the official scoring is for this. Is it, like, who has the most money by the end wins?
Oh, like how are the books grading it?
Yeah.
I assume they're grading it like a...
Match
See,
play?
not like a... Yeah, like a match play. Not like a stroke play, because
Like,
I feel like...
are they playing match play or are they playing skins? Like, I don't know all
I
the
think
rules to
they're playing
this.
match play.
See, I'm not certain about all the rules, but I think in any head-to-head matchup, if you have two professional golfers that play on the same tour and you can get one at 2-1 in a head-to-head matchup, you take the 2-1.
Yeah, especially when one of them is Phil, who's probably gagged in the last 4 months to look pathetic for this day.
Yeah, like that's on the table.
Yeah.
100%.
You know, listen, unless I got word that like Phil put a Mayweather-sized bet on Tiger, I would be interested in picking Phil. I personally have taken a lot of heat, although a lot of people have agreed, but I'm on the side that is sort of just very, I don't want to say, I'm growing more into it as it's gone closer, but they missed something. Something's missing. And it's not that it's 10 years ago, because it doesn't need to be 10 years ago. It's that it's like a sitcom, and I watch dramas.
So you'd rather watch The Good Doctor?
No, I'm saying like I don't need like the freaking like these guys probably had some like joke writers write them a couple one-liners.
Yeah, but I
Just
think
seems
I
like
think
a
it's not.
cheesy
I think it's
sitcom,
not
not a
doing.
drama.
I think it's not doing as well, so they have to go out there and pimp it.
Sure,
And do these press
and I'll
conferences.
say this.
Listen, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
You're going to watch it.
Yeah, I got people bugging me off. The
We
horn.
all
Yeah.
know people are going to. Anyone who's like
Well,
likes
it's not
golf.
about the
people are-
$20.
Yeah, but it's not even that. It's just
Tiger Woods is hitting a golf ball.
whether
That-
you want to watch it or you don't want to watch it. It's happening on a Friday when nothing else is going on. The day after Thanksgiving, so everyone's just like, well, what are we doing here? Either you go out or you watch this. Everyone's just gonna watch this. People will find illegal streams and stream it. It's not even about the 20 bucks.
here's
People will
the-
find
yeah,
a way
no,
to
it's
watch
not
it.
the
Tim
$20.
won't be able to, but
It's
other people.
another part of it is, and maybe I'm wrong, and I'm a golf fan, so I accept like golf upper crust culture. That's part of being a golf fan. That being said, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I wasn't the greatest like grammar student, but this all like the money conversation I find like abhorrent. Like it's very obnoxious. It doesn't make me more interested.
I think it's
Like
obnoxious.
they have no shame.
No, I think it's obnoxious because it's not enough money. Like, what's $10 million to Phil or Tiger? Honestly, nothing.
It's not even their own money.
They're going to be betting $200,000 a hole. Great.
And I
These
know-
are guys that, at their peak, Tiger was making $200 million a year, and Phil was making $70 million a year. Like, bet $100 million on it of your own money. Now you got me interested. But like $10 million? Come on.
Yeah, I'm partially with you, and I joked about it on Twitter. But the more I think about it,
Like, you don't like that, like, they're talking about, like, they're just throwing out gigantic numbers, like it's too affluent?
yeah, it just seems obnoxious. Like
It's
extra.
golf. This is what golf's about.
I understand, and I'm a golf guy. Like I subscribe to golf culture. I would say outside of like dressing like I'm on the sideline at a Chargers game, I probably have a country club-esque wardrobe. I'm into golf culture, but just this whole thing, and you're probably right because it's they sort of were able to realize out of the gate that they missed a mark, that they've sort of been extra
Well,
like
the-
in your face with a lot of this obnoxious convo.
Also, you know what really kind of killed this? The Ryder Cup. That they both played terribly.
No, but also that the Ryder Cup was just amazing.
It was, but like US lost, they were both bad. Now no one wants to see this anymore. If this was the week after Eastlake, people would be gung-ho for this. After Tiger won an event?
I also like truly believe, even though I said it as a joke initially, they need some level of undercard.
Yeah, I don't think
Like even if you could
I'm just trying to think like if I was producing this, how do I shoot this to make this an entertaining spectacle that's worth money?
like would it have been that hard to get DJ and Brooks to play each other?
Probably those two, maybe. But what were you gonna say, Tim?
Just videotape Phil and his wealthy friends chatting it up as they walk down the fairway.
That's what they're doing.
Yeah, treat it like it's Pebble Beach.
But like Phil and Tiger are gonna be yucking it up, like, oh, you put it to 10 feet, I'll put it closer.
That's what I want to see.
Bet you that's what's gonna be happening.
You know what doesn't need a 9 mil? You know what doesn't need $9 million? Reed versus Spieth. That'd just be entertaining.
They may be playing that this weekend somewhere.
That'd just be entertaining. Spieth wouldn't show up as a joke. Fury, it'd be Reed versus Furyk because Spieth wouldn't show on the undercard. Also Miguel Angel versus Pepsi.
That would be pretty good. Yeah, like why can't we get John Daly versus someone in this?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like they could
Like
have
send out, like build it up. Have John Daly versus who's another like old dude that he could compete against. Langer doesn't have enough juice. VJ versus Daly, although Daly would VJ would wipe him.
I don't know.
Who? Yeah, put Angel Jimenez against John Daly.
Jimenez would crush him.
Would he?
Yeah, Jimenez
Daly just
like,
won on the senior tour.
Yeah, Jimenez like T5ing like Schwab Cup senior.
Yeah, but here's the big thing. If you include John Daly in this, and you already have Tiger.
But this is just like the glorified watch John Daly hit it over Niagara Falls.
And people were fired up for that.
That's what this is.
But maybe have a long drive competition
and you know
as like going as it goes on.
Like,
as it goes on, but as they're walking to the holes, they're like, hey, let's cut away. Here's John Daly on the tee. He's taking on whoever. And if John Daly is involved and Tiger is involved, do you know who then becomes a part of all of this to increase the great ratings? Trump might show up for that. If all of his best buds are playing golf, he will inject himself into that scenario. And then boom, everyone makes money.
I just think there could have been a way to get more guys involved and make even pay fucking DJ Brooks $300K.
But those are the two wrong guys to have involved in this because no one gives a fuck about those two.
Sure, but just I don't know.
Fowler would be
little versus big.
One.
Have a little versus big. Little Ricky versus big Ricky.
It'd be like Rey Mysterio matches.
Yeah.
But I don't think Tiger and Phil want anyone else associated with
Agreed.
But like Rahm versus Ricky. Just have Rahm freak out the entire time.
Yeah, that'd be good. Or even like Rory versus Sergio, like Europeans versus each other. I don't know. I'll admit I need to roll back on me acting like I've been cheated out of something too. Because that's like a wrong attitude. Because I've been not losing anything. It's not like there's one less major on next year's golf calendar because these guys are
another chance you get to see Tiger play.
And that is my one main. And of the funny things, of all like the heat that people gave me for being annoying for not wanting to watch it, no one brought up the one reason I'd actually give a shit is watching Tiger play golf against anybody. Watching him muck in the back with his kid, I'd watch him hit chips. So that's like, anytime. And I'm the loser, Pat, that like, is he going to be in like the 2019 like Nike golf shirts? Like I'm a loser like that too. Like, I'm curious what Tiger would wear. Is he going to wear red?
You know what Phil should have done? Fire his brother off the bag and hire Stevie Williams to caddy for him for it. Really get into Tiger's head.
Thank you!
That's the sort of fun stuff that I want to see.
Oh, or like a Perkins waitress.
Do you think...
Like I'm a Perkins stand.
What get Rachel Yucatel to be his caddy?
Oh, God.
Do you think Ricky Fowler will be there to congratulate the winner?
Fuck off.
Is there a prop on that? I do want to tell everyone that odds and lines are subject to change. See the website for actual odds. And if you or anyone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Here's why Tim will like hate it and why he's lucky he's in Canada and he's going to work and he probably can't watch it. Because they're apparently going to be doing technology out the ass.
Oh, yeah. This is a great test ground.
Yeah, for
a lot of different technology.
So apparently we're going to see like new types of
shot
trackers, maybe putt tracers, all sorts of things that are going to trigger Tim.
Poor Tim.
Okay, I'm a little more excited. But I still feel like I can't control what my inner needle feels. like where my desire comes from.
But the thing is, the
And I'll
closer we get to it, the more excited you're going to be.
No, because Pat, here's the thing. I'll get excited to watch like the Sanderson Farms. Like I would. Like I don't know if there's two guys that are in it. Like they don't have to be guys people heard about.
How about Ricky versus Champ as the undercard?
Well, no, I put Bryson versus Champ as because it's sort of like
Bryson's a good heel to interject into this.
Yeah, Bryson's the thing of the past. It's Champ's world now.
Oh, he's upset people too, eh? Because it's lost in his Charger score.
Is Tim
Cameron Champ? People think he's ruined Cameron Champ.
Well, Champ keeps getting in contention. Then Tim's like, "Oh, Champ's gonna win," and then
I
he just
love
goes
Champ.
away. Just goes away.
Champ's my new favorite golfer.
Second favorite. He's not more than Phil.
You think he's better than Bryson? People say that. Isn't that impossible?
I think Bryson's a top 3 golfer.
That's what I mean. Like who imagine thinking Cam Champ is better than Bryson. Sorry.
Yeah, Bryson won't be allowed to bring his compass on the course next year.
I mean, he's won tournaments without the compass.
Yeah, he got hot after the compass.
Anyone who says he's going to putt with the pin in, I want nothing to do with you.
I actually put it this way: if he putts with the pin in, and I was just some random PGA Tour player, I would start putting with the pin in too. Because if Bryson,
and the rule will be changed next year.
If Bryson thinks there's an advantage to putting with the pin in, everyone should be doing it.
But is that because he wants to hit his putts like a pinch harder?
I think he wants to putt more aggressively. I think
that's I guess aggressive. Hard, yeah.
We can postpone this conversation to later.
No, we can listen. We're killing time for people on Thanksgiving here.
It's a stupid rule change that has no justification. That's been the rule of golf since the 1800s.
What's the rule?
When you putt, you take the pin out of the hole. There is no need to keep it in because some hipster thinks it's cool to hit a little harder at those aren't the rules.
Actually, sir, they are the rules.
But why do we have to change everything for no discernible reason? I get why they changed the rule that if you got behind the ball and addressed it and it moved in the wind and you didn't touch it, it's not penalty stroke. Okay, fine. I still wouldn't have changed that rule, but I get why they changed it. I'm all right with it. Or, changing the drop distance, not having to be at the shoulder, it can be lower. All right. Again, I wouldn't have made any changes, but I get it. And I can live with that. This putting with the pin in stuff just flies in the face of golf etiquette, flies in the face of the practice. It's a fundamental change the way the game is being played, and I don't understand why it's a good thing. Oh, people can hit it harder. So what? Maybe it should be a little bit more challenging. This is golf. It's not here to be easy. It's here to be a challenge. Like, you're supposed to try to get it into the hole without assistance from something dropping it into the hole. Like, it's so dumb, and it's going to be a problem.
Do you remember when Tim loved Bryson because he wore the
Jaunty
chapeau?
That
was like he's an old timer. He's got like an old soul. I really like this guy.
And when did Tim jump off of Bryson DeChambeau? The week before he won the John Deere Classic.
Of course.
And he's won 5 times since. So Tim getting off your bandwagon is the best thing that could ever happen to you.
Who's quit? Oh, the Eagles.
Yeah, the Eagles. The Eagles have quit.
The Eagles. Although Tim's not the only one saying that about the Eagles.
Let's stick with golf on this just for a second here. So what is the actual updated line of this right now, Tim?
I think it's 225 or 220. I looked early this afternoon for Tiger.
So Tim, what are you seeing right now?
I'm going to look it up this very second.
And the big exposure, I saw the guy on Vision talking about the big book exposure is they're giving 100 to 1 for a hole-in-one.
Ooh.
So that's where
I guarantee you there'll be no hole-in-one.
Well, I mean, you're getting 100 to 1 on the other side.
It's like 6 shots, buddy. I mean, what? It's 8 shots. It's 2 guys. There's 4 par 4s or something. Only one of them is under like 145, so it's really 2 shots.
Are they giving juice? Are they giving a bet on the other side? I assume it's just either yes or no.
Yeah,
bet.
It's probably yes or no. And there's
no.
one.
I don't think. I doubt there would be a no.
Yeah,
it's either yes or
only
nothing.
one side. Yeah, that's what I meant. And only one of them. I think it's the 4th or 5th hole. It's like 140 yards. That's where the bookmaker said he's going to be real nervous when those balls are airborne.
I am seeing right now minus 200 for Woods, plus 160 for Mickelson.
Oh, it's
there's been some money because people are like,
it's too high. Like
too high.
Even at plus 160, I'll take Phil.
Too high.
And I'm still not convinced of what the rules of this are going to be like. What if we get into a circumstance? Because I bet you the rules are fluid to this event. That we get to the
they're there to entertain. They're not there to worry about to handle the books.
So let me ask you this then. So let's say we get on like the 8th hole. And Phil and Tiger are both on the fairway. Tiger puts it.
Are they even? Or
no,
what?
Let's just say it's happening. Tiger hits it to like 15 feet. And Phil absolutely duffs one. Puts it in the water, does whatever. He says, Tiger, $100,000 for a mulligan. Does mulligan count?
These are all great points. because
I
you're
don't
right.
know.
We don't. These are all fair points.
But I bet you that stuff like that is on the table.
But
for
I
us.
imagine the books have put that line out on a match play.
Okay.
That's what
I still like Phil plus
like. It's
160.
not a stroke play. I believe it's a match play. And you know what's funny? I agree with you.
It doesn't matter
And
who
we
it is.
are-
If it was John
Yes.
Huh versus Ricky Fowler and he was playing plus 160 in a 1-round head-to-head, give me the plus 160.
I'm not disagreeing. And me and you are like very much pro Tiger over Phil in any way. But yeah, for this, I agree. And did you see I only tweeted it. I didn't see the interview. Phil on Scott Van Pelt or ESPN.
I didn't see it now.
It was great. He's doing the one-on-one for ESPN, like right in front of his private plane.
That's pretty sweet.
Yes, I did.
And
I
the
did see
tweet like joke, like Phil like told ESPN, I'm only doing this interview if my private plane is like right in the background.
It's disappointing that like the DraftKings betting app is only available in New Jersey and I want to say Mississippi now. That I wish this would be an awesome live betting.
Oh no, it will be live.
Yeah, it will be live on certain places, but like all states don't have live betting yet. That like this be eventually it's going to get there. You'll be able to work off your DraftKings betting app in every single state. Eventually, it could be 20 years. Who knows when these states pass anything?
People are actually doing like FOSS research. Like I know our boy Adon was joking how every like right to left hole he's going to bet Phil, and every
this would be an awesome live
like he's
betting
betting it
experience.
like hole by hole. He's going to pick a winner or a push on the hole. But you're right.
Is there a tie option available on this that they finish all square?
No, so that leads to your point that something like
Do they have like a long driving competition to see who wins
think
at that
there
point? A putt off?
No, to your point.
Is there a
I
19th
think you
like
have
hole
to
like
make,
in some courses?
To your point, I think you have to make your outright bet with the level of
Uncertainty of how this is going to be scored.
Uncertainty. Like he could be sitting there and it's like I could have this hole in hand, but Tiger would be like, I'll give you $250K if you hole it in, and then you take a much more aggressive shot instead of trying to put it to like 8 feet and hit the putt.
Yeah.
You go 20 past.
Or it could be things like when you play like cash games in poker, be like, you know what, let's run it twice. Like we're both all in, let's run it twice.
So yeah,
There's going to be stuff like that that's involved. Because I mean, this whole thing is basically, which sucks.
there is no rule. There's no governing body that says Tiger can't say take a mulligan for $50K.
And if they're going to be live betting with each other on the course, it just sucks that not everyone in North America can sit down and live bet it along with them.
Here's the thing. One thing, I don't know whether you think this is a possible for the future, but one of like the bite backs I've gotten is we should all just be supporting this event so it's successful and maybe we get more of it.
I don't
and
like
in
that.
the
Just because
future-
I like golf doesn't mean I have to support everything that golf does. I don't think that's a thing.
Thank you. So as I was going back
that's
before,
what zealots and fundamentalists do about any topic.
I can't control.
I'm going to watch it. I'm excited to watch it, but I don't think I have to like it.
Yeah, and I can't control what my internal needle wants me to do. If I want to watch it, $20, I'd pay $300. Like if my pure adrenaline, like $355 on a Sunday. I mean, here's the thing. I'm lucky that these Sunday ticket providers have to find a median price to appease everybody because they don't want to know. I don't want to tell them what I'd pay per game. So I'm happy that they have to find a median price, which gets a mass audience to purchase the product, and it's $300 or whatever a week. $300.
How much would you pay?
That's a scary question. I
Would
don't
you pay
know.
$100 a game?
Yeah, that's like easy.
Would you
if
pay
it's
$200?
if it's $359 and I can't get the game, I would throw $100 on the table. In like it wouldn't even be a thought.
As someone who once paid a homeless person $20 to play the Ace of Spades on the side of the road at 2 a.m. Stuff like this. If you want something, you'll pay for it. If you got the money.
And that's my weakness. I'm like whatever the drug addict would pay for his fix. I would need that fix.
So we're all taking Phil here?
Yes.
Like you, I'm not taking.
You're taking the plus 160. That's the bet.
I hate saying I'm taking Phil over Tiger. You sort of made the point. Like if it was John Huh versus Tony Finau, like you'd still think
Take the
okay.
plus. I mean, plus 160 for John Huh is probably pushing, but Phil's still a world class.
My buddy, put it this way, and not like JJ Spawn's a world beater by any means. He's a guy that DFS players know.
Big fan of JJ Spawn.
Sure.
King of the each way. JJ
Sunday
Spawn.
morning with my buddies football. They're looking early, looking at like one-on-one Sunday matchups in the golf that was this weekend. and he's like bragging to me that he bet JJ Spawn minus 190 versus a guy named C. Wright. And I'm like, listen, I'll be honest, I don't know anything about C. Wright.
Or what the C stands for,
Yeah,
even.
I don't know nothing. But I would not lay that, like, just in anything. I wouldn't. And, like, if you lose track of the day, he checks like they're on the back nine, but it's like a 7-stroke difference.
Who's winning?
C. Wright.
Yeah. C. Woo, right?
I don't know who it is. I don't know. Someone golfing. How do you not know who that is?
I believe it's Chase Wright.
He did well, yes. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's why I play all the first round leaders in golf. Because one round of golf, that's why they play the 4 rounds.
But that's
in golf.
also when
you know what I mean?
when
The better players rise to the top. over
I've been
4
with
rounds.
you on WGC match play elimination days where you just blindly have bet like 32 underdogs.
I did. I
Yeah,
tried it out
mean.
that one year. For the first round, I just bet it's evened itself out now.
But now because they have a round robin and they could tie, so you get screwed. Before they would play extra holes and you didn't have a 3-way option
yeah,
that can
and you just
screw you.
boom, just bet all the underdogs.
Now
And
it's harder because there's the 3-ways with the new format.
Did you bet that Bengals tight end to score a touchdown last week we'd never heard of?
I didn't know, but one of our friends did.
That's pretty good.
Can we remember what his name was?
No clue.
Langle?
Langle, that's
All right.
it. Langle. Never heard of the man.
Todd
Touchdown.
Gurley was minus 400 for an anytime TD.
Yeah, didn't win. So anyway, to wrap up the Phil and Tiger thing, again, Phil plus 160, it's the play.
It's got to be the play.
Mayo experience. Experience.